So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather has absolutely f***ed himself in big 2026. It's because he's in massive debt again. Floyd is going broke. Instead of Floyd having all these bank robberies and whatever else he was bragging about on the plane, I'd be mad at me too. Looks like you should be mad at yourself because you played yourself. You thought you could do these backdoor deals with this guy and this guy and this guy and it wouldn't affect everybody coming together and going, no, dude, you sign a contract here. That means effectively we control when and where you fight. And if you are taking other side business that interferes with this fight, or potentially can.
The long-running feud between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has flared up once again. During a live interview, 50 Cent made a blunt remark about the alleged $7.3 million debt, openly calling Floyd broke, and once again putting the boxing star's financial situation under intense scrutiny.
Make yourself like we got issues over your anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it took a little bit.
Recent reports suggest the Internal Revenue Service has placed a tax lien on Floyd Mayweather over millions of dollars in unpaid taxes, accumulated across several years. Ring magazine reported on its official X account that Mayweather's planned exhibition bouts with kickboxer Mike Zambidis and Mike Tyson could be in jeopardy. The IRS has reportedly warned that his U.S. passport could be revoked because of a seriously delinquent tax debt exceeding $7.25 million, based on documents reviewed by the publication. The development has sparked renewed questions about Mayweather's current financial situation.
Over multiple videos, I'm following up here to say it again. Floyd is terrible with his money. He owes a lot of people a lot of money, and I'm willing to bet.
Floyd Mayweather, however, rejected the criticism and insisted that he is not facing financial difficulties. During the discussion, Mayweather claimed he is still earning huge sums of money, even saying he can make millions in just one day. His comments seem designed to challenge the narrative that his reported debts and financial issues have hurt his financial position. For years, Mayweather has promoted an image of extreme wealth and success, often highlighting his boxing earnings, business ventures, luxury lifestyle, and investments as proof of his financial power.
Yeah, yes. Just doing a dinner.
Yeah. You say it so nonchalantly, too. Yeah, I made $1 million yesterday. It ain't no big deal,
We made $1 million yesterday. We made $1 million today. We set up, another just a small deal.
Yeah.
Nothing major, just, we do dinners worldwide and we make millions just doing dinners.
Yeah. Well, if I ever have you for a dinner, I'm gonna need it to be free, man. I can't pay no $1 million. Like
we could do 100 dinners.
Yeah.
At $1 million a pop, that's 100.
Mayweather's tax issues with the IRS are not a new development and had already attracted attention years ago. In 2017, he petitioned the tax court for additional time to pay his 2015 tax bill, explaining that while he owned significant assets, much of his wealth was tied up in investments and properties that could not be quickly turned into cash. Mayweather intended to use the huge earnings from his upcoming fight against Conor McGregor to clear the outstanding balance.
$230 million. They give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see IRS in that ring taking no blows. And I'm supposed to send them, yep, you're supposed to send them their cut. That's the way it works. And what
you owe them about half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give them that 33%
Yeah.
Skip, I get it. And I get the fact, like, all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway, but that's not the way you do it.
Several boxing legends have stepped back into the ring when financial pressure started to build. And Floyd Mayweather is now facing similar speculation. His planned rematch with Manny Pacquiao has sparked questions about whether the comeback is driven by more than legacy or competition, especially amid reports of ongoing tax and legal issues.
Problem.
He did.
Sugar Ray Robinson had to come out of retirement at 55 to settle a debt with the IRS, and even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht, and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down 200, 300.
50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather Jr. were once close friends, but their relationship eventually turned into a highly publicized feud filled with personal attacks and business disputes. Their friendship reportedly began around 2002 and grew stronger as they worked together on different ventures. In 2011, the two announced plans to launch a film production company called Mayweather Productions, while 50 Cent also joined Mayweather in the ring for several major boxing events.
I thought was a situation that you couldn't break down between 50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, it's just a
name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouths.
Right. See, technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
Mayweather has said he was both confused and disappointed by his falling out with 50 Cent, pointing to a serious loss of trust and communication. In an interview, he questioned how their friendship had changed, noting that 50 Cent had once been close enough to stay at his home. Their relationship began to deteriorate in 2012, while Mayweather was serving time for a misdemeanor domestic battery case. During that period, 50 Cent took steps to build the Money Team Promotions, signing several fighters and putting substantial resources into the venture. After Mayweather was released, disputes reportedly emerged over the company's ownership and future direction.
Mayweather Promotions, and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together,
put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions, I get it all the way together, sign the actual fighters. We had acquisition of Gamboa. It was like, I had to negotiate a release. It was $1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back? But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
50 Cent later spoke about their dispute, which reportedly centered on a $2 million investment in their joint venture, TMT Promotions. He claimed that after Mayweather was released from jail, his team focused more on expensive gifts and lavish spending than resolving their business issues. According to 50 Cent, this made him feel that Mayweather valued material wealth over genuine friendships and often used his money to maintain relationships around him.
But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
Are we talking over $2 million?
it's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face saying,
Alongside his reported IRS debt, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also faced scrutiny over a massive $340 million lawsuit against Showtime networks and several former executives. In the lawsuit, Mayweather alleges that large portions of his boxing earnings were mishandled or improperly redirected through financial arrangements involving former advisors and business partners. He claims this alleged mismanagement cost him hundreds of millions of dollars he believes he was entitled to receive from his career earnings. The complaint also alleges that revenue from major pay-per-view events, including his fights with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, was moved through intermediary accounts controlled by others rather than being fully paid to him. Mayweather's legal team argues that these actions may amount to a breach of fiduciary duty and financial misconduct, adding further scrutiny to the way massive boxing revenues are handled behind the scenes.
Doing Showtime and Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing
Mayweather also filed another lawsuit in New York against former associate Jonah Renitz and others, accusing them of allegedly misappropriating funds through unauthorized transfers, investments, jewelry transactions, real estate deals, and the sale of his private jet. However, these allegations have not been proven, and the defendants have denied and challenged the claims.
Appropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza.
According to the lawsuit, Mayweather alleges that his former close associate, Jonah Renitz, gradually took control of various aspects of his business and finances. Mayweather claims that Renitz was considered a trusted advisor and managed important financial matters on his behalf for several years.
He has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Renitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Renitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set support. I'm also curious to say what if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations?
Mayweather later posted a photo with his former business advisor on Instagram, accusing him of being a thief, snake, liar, and rat, making his anger over the alleged betrayal clear. 50 Cent responded on social media, telling Mayweather to contact him and suggesting that they could recover the missing money quickly, while also pointing to Mayweather's New York properties. Meanwhile, longtime rival Manny Pacquiao criticized Mayweather's approach to boxing, claiming that money appears to be his main priority rather than the fans. Roy Jones Jr. has also suggested that Mayweather placed financial success ahead of his long-term legacy, noting that Floyd himself has previously acknowledged choosing money over legacy.
For him, it ain't about legacy, it's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, I'm gonna say, yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather's financial claims and the legal controversies surrounding him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.